Angelina putting it in towards the near post. It's flicked along and it's in. Orlando grabs the opener. This might be an own goal, but Orlando will take it, and they will play from in front tonight. But as we mentioned, that crucial question, Chicago now having to play from behind, Orlando for the first time playing with the lead here in 2024.
That was a difficult free kick. Angelina whips it into the near post. It's so difficult for goalkeepers to manage those situations with so much traffic and bodies in front of you. And you have to wonder if she lost sight of it as Taylor Malum rose up.
Rawl running at this back line. Bike keeps possession, flips it over the top. It's Swanson! She's got her first in 2024! Mallory Swanson equalizes for the Chicago Red Stars.
And this comes from the Chicago Red Stars taking more opportunities and risk going forward to try to force this goal. It's Maxi Rawl out of the back, out of that right back position. Falls kindly to Jenna Bike, able to keep possession, and it's Sams that eventually keeps Mallory.
The return is there. Colaprico! Bouncing ball. McCaskill. Ricochet. Band! It took 98 minutes. Van Egmond off the bench delivers. And the wave lead at Snapdragon. Finally is the curse of Seattle over.
When we talk about the momentum, we talk about the pressure and continuing to pin the Seattle Reign team in, but look at that little cut. It all starts with Colaprico, just an understanding of where the pressure is, cuts against the grain, opens up all the opportunities, and then you're in such good positions behind the ball because all of the Reign players had retreated, and all Van Egmond has to do is slot it in. The composure under pressure, right there initially, Alex Morgan gets in the way of McCaskill, but it doesn't matter at all because Van Egmond in the right place at the right time just tucks it in, the composure to find that far post.
A lot of complications, 4 surgeries, but some progress being made. We'll talk to you more about that at halftime as Gordon goes down. Bia around the corner in the box. Chawinga, one touch, taps it out. DiBernardo!
Maybe from seeing the replay, am I going to ask questions of the goalkeeper? I don't come from that place where I think a goalkeeper should never get beaten on the near post, because when there's enough power on it, and the tenacity from that play was unbelievable. I think you've got to ask questions of the keeper a little bit. Maybe a stronger hand, but I think the way Vanessa DiBernardo struck that, it's going to be difficult for Anderson to really do much about it. Because Chawinga just dragged all those players inside of her, and there was like 4 players that went with Chawinga.
Takes a look over both shoulders, cuts back with a right, so smooth and simple on the ball. Wheeler has DiBernardo, finds her, DiBernardo to the far post, there's another for Kansas City! Goal or not, hold the celebration, the flag has come up.
Yeah, I think they'll check it on the VAR, but I think she was definitely offside as soon as I saw it. But I still think it's debatable, if I'm being honest.
Was the decision clearly wrong? Yes, it was! Danielle Chesky says, give him the goal, cue the celebration, 2-0. She's yet to make her season debut for Angel City this year. Jasmine Spencer, their journeywoman in this league, played a long time. Emsley, LaRue, goal!
See what happens when you provide a service to Sydney LaRue. She will deliver. Absolutely brilliant ball into the box from Claire Emsley. Absolutely brilliant. You can see here, Claire Emsley gets it cuts inside, absolutely brilliant ball. Sydney Leroux, no other player would you want in that position. I said how good she was in the first half in the air. Absolutely brilliant header from Sydney Leroux.
And just like that, makes this match feel an awful lot different. Just a 1-goal advantage for Kansas City. Dangerous. Pressure on the back. Bia Chawinga open in the box, and the lead goes back to Kansas City by 2. Nielsen coming in. Let's give some credit too to Bia, who held off one of the strongest defenders in this league. Nielsen came flying in. Bia held her ground, held the ball, and was able to free up Temwa Chawinga, who now has really broken out for this Kansas City current team.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant from Bia. She's been excellent since she came into this league. Was up to the tempo from the get-go. She's got flair, she's creative, and Chawinga as well is going to cause...
The opportunities from the corner flag have been plentiful. This the 7th for Angel City in the match. Bouncing around in front of the goal, it is in! Back to a 1-goal game as Angel City gets back on the scoreboard.
Way to keep the ball to play. The second one, the first one from Claire Emsley. Such a good ball into the box. Paige Nielsen keeps it alive. Great finish in the end, and that's 2 set pieces now. Madison Curry getting on the end of that, keeping it alive first and second phase of play.
Wheeler. Keeper's coming out. Anderson does not punch it well. Bia open, scores!
You cannot give away. She could have just picked up the ball, Anderson, in those moments. I feel for her because you never want to, you know, be too critical of a player. We all make mistakes, but it's just not been Anderson's day today at all. This strike from Bia, it looked like an easy finish. Outside of the foot, what a player.
Long down the line. St. George will get there. And the cross comes in. Sanchez, Pinto! Right place, right time! And the North Carolina Courage take the lead. And she gets one here in 2024, her first of the season. And against the run of play, the first shot on target of the night for North Carolina finds the back of the net. And the shutout streak on the road for Gotham also comes to a close at just about 3.5 games. A local player who, Sean Nahas.
It's a good-looking attack from Portland, and certainly something that they'll want to see more rotations and interchanges in the final third. It was Sophia Smith popping off that back line.
Down that left sideline, Kayla Fisher, 1v1 at the moment, help is coming. Fisher drops it back, it's deflected into the box, the quick turn, that's Canu, off the post and in! Racing Louisville has scored first before the game is 3 minutes old.
Well, this is a great start for Racing Louisville. They want to investigate the space down the sides of those outside backs who get high in the attack. It's Fisher who gets squared up against Reina Reyes. The ball falls very kindly to Canu, back to goal. She takes that touch, creates separation away from Kelly Hubley. Little deception there, disguise. And questions will be asked of Shelby Hogan here. She's in a good position.
Pushed all the way to the back, Sauerbrunn under pressure from Fisher. The press is working, early anyway. Turner, crossing for Canu, header, goal, 2-0. Louisville has scored again. Just like that.
Raylan Turno has been the focal point of this attack for Racing Louisville in their first 3 games. Here she leaks out wide. Becky Sauerbrunn can't slide across to confront to get enough pressure on the ball to starve this opportunity from the cross. Kanu comes across on the weak side. It's 2 versus 1, and she still manages to rise up untouched and steer this one on frame past Shelby Hoagland, who's left helpless in goal.
Mueller. Klingenberger took the corner. Sugita cutting it. wanted Becky. Lund cleared that one. Not out. Weaver, shot, goal! Portland's back.
And you felt that momentum change right from the whistle to start the second half. Portland's counter pressure has been fantastic, making it really difficult for Racing Louisville to find a way out of that pressure. Sophia Smith dishing it out to Morgan Weaver, just tees up her left foot from a near impossible narrow angle, but she hits that with so much pace. It's a good touch there from Smith to keep this play alive, and on one touch.
Who's gonna get to this? It's Coffey. Sophia Smith. Blocked by Urseg. Payne with a pickup. 9th minute of stoppage time. The Hubley pass. Coffey in the box. Shot. Goal! It's tied! It's coffee time. It's 2-2.
We talked about how Sam Coffey needed to get higher up in the attack in the second half.
Yeah, that analogy had me laughing. A little glimpse at Fran Alonso trying to learn to drive when he coached for Celtic. Camberos gets around, puts on a cross. Oshawala looks to turn, fires, stopped. Second chance. Castellanos bounces home. She came to play. Dana Castellanos. And that's a first NWSL goal for Castellanos, the first goal at home for Bay FC. And they take a lead. There, Ordonez blazing up the middle. King gets back in position. She lays it out to Sanchez. A little hesitation. Sanchez whips it, back post, header. Ordonez heads it home. The equalizer for Houston. And that is a crowd silencing goal.
And this is what they want. They want Sanchez isolated against Didasco, who's had a good game, but she doesn't stop this cross, and where it ends up is in the back of their own net, because these two, whether they connect or not, they know where each other are at all times. And Sanchez to Ordonez is a big-time play for this Houston Dash, and that's going to make them feel so confident off of a really good transition moment from them from one side of the field to the other.
Ordonez, saved by Bruce, second chance in! The second time is the charm. Deanna Ordonez, a brace, and she's loving the hate here in the Bay Area.
It's an awkward run up here from Ordonez. She looks like she almost second guesses herself. Look at Prue. This is going to be a great angle. Just read her body language, her eyes. She read it the whole entire time, and she's thinking, can my team help me out a little bit? But I don't think anybody was going to get there, no matter when they started, because the ball sat up so nicely right in front of Ordonez.
Back with Didasco, though, for Bay FC. Looking to surge forward. Kundananji, heavy tub. She gets it. Gets around a defender. Takes a shot. Campbell. Kundananji, welcome to the NWSL. Well, that's how you debut.
Yeah,
in front
right?
of 18,000 fans.
There was the rabbit. Princess must have taught her some of her tricks.
I'll be honest, I doubted that was going to go in. I thought Campbell was about to save her. It was going wide, but what a finish there. Houston trying to earn back the lead. Kundananji got a yellow on that. Was a big celebration. The Zambian international making some noise. Nagasato. Olivieri. Sanchez. Chips it. Salon shoots. It's in! Houston retaliates! Havana Salon!
It's like we could smell it in the air. NWSL After Dark hits, and this is what happens. It's not the first attempt It's the second here from Solange. She just does such a good job of keeping herself alive. And then to have the poise here to know that it didn't take a lot. It didn't need to be a hard struck finish. It just needed placement. I actually think it might have taken a little deflection off of Sharple's back there.
On the whistle, it's Sullivan. And it's 1-0 Spirit. Andy Sullivan's first goal of the season. Captain leading there by example. Tough on the rookie Griffiths.
Can Fodor control that a little bit more, because now she's sitting on a yellow and they're trying to chase a game.
He's going to have to. Here's Carl, cutting ball in, swept away by Real, but given right back to Rodman. In Brassard, 2-0, Washington.
Ulay Sar with a big-time first goal of this 2024 season for her. What a cross
Yeah, I know,
from Rodman.
that's as perfect a ball as you'll see. Couldn't have been better. Timing, the pace, accuracy, everything.
The intelligence to know, okay, you think I'm going to do this? No, you don't know me. Done a good job of sometimes possessing to get forward, but really breaking in good defensive actions.
Fodor, Settner rides off a challenge, a shot, deflects. Ellie Settner, her second goal. Not afraid to take on a chance, and now it's officially game on.
Yeah, and Amy Rodriguez talked last week about how she saw a lot of character from her group defending late to keep a lead. Well, now they're chasing a game, and this is what you want.